Coronavirus crisis, Governor Baker is set to roll out phase 1 of the reopening next Monday. Only problem is retailers aren't clear on which ones will be able to get back to business. And not knowing if they're part of that first phase has some people frustrated. Ken MacLeod spoke with shop owners who aren't sure what to expect.
Small business owners in the state are certainly chomping at the bit to reopen in some form, but many say that's been tempered somewhat by a lack of clarity on the ground rules.
If we can open on Monday, we're not prepared enough. We don't know enough.
That lament tonight from Amanda Mitchell as she surveyed her shuttered home decor store in Charlestown and heard the wolves at the door.
It's harder and harder to pay our bills. And certain things that we might have gotten extensions on, like credit card bills and stuff, those dates are now here.
She laid off a dozen of 14 employees at her 2 stores and, like many shop owners, is looking for some concrete answers on when she can reopen and exactly what safety measures will be required. She wants to be a good citizen.
But I'm afraid a lot of businesses like us are going to go out of business if we don't get a little bit more of a heads up.
How you doing?
The governor was in Ashland today touring a life science factory that has shifted its focus to COVID test and transport kits along with hand sanitizer. But yesterday's bare bones framework for a 4-phase economic reopening beginning May 18th seems to have created more angst than it put to rest.
We're going to talk about all of those on Monday.
The tour came as the state's key virus metrics keep improving, including the lowest daily death total, 33, in several weeks. But today, the governor indicated the restart details on who and how wouldn't come until his task force holds forth next week.
You want to do this in a way where you can sustain the opening.
I know there's thousands of businesses in my same exact position that are struggling.
In fact, Amanda Mitchell would be okay with keeping customers out of her tiny, not made for social distancing shop if she could just get cleared for curbside pickup for her online and Instagram sales.
It would just be helpful if we could be very safe and very careful and very clean and be able to put things outside.
The governor also signed a $1 billion supplemental budget today to help local businesses shut down by the pandemic, money he hopes to recover from the feds. At the State House tonight, Ken MacLeod, WBZ News.